Detention stars Josh Hutcherson, a bunch of other teenage stars, I guess, and Dane Cook. I don't care who was directed by this movie, though. Man. It leaves me speechless. What is the plot of this movie? Well, if I have an hour, I'll explain it to you, but I'll just try to cover the broad strokes of this piece of shit. So it starts out basically in the style of something Edgar Wright would do if he had less talent, skill, and taste, but, you know, that sort of style of quick, flashy editing, quick cuts, and, like, captions and crap on the screen, just a bunch of ADD overload, if you will. But Edgar Wright does that good. This movie doesn't quite do it as good, nearly at all. I don't want to give it any credit, but it did it okay. But yeah, and it starts out like something of a parody of Scream. There's this killer Cinderella who's killing high school people. But then it goes into a bunch of other shit involving essentially a parody ripoff of The Fly, time travel. What? This movie. So, the main character is essentially an ostracized loner, loser, whatever you want to call her. And she's suicidal and stuff. But she's friends with Josh Hutcherson, but they don't date because he's dating someone else. And there's a football guy who wants to beat them up, so that's their stories going on. But it turns out that girl went back in time and switched places with her mother. And the killer thing is picked up and dropped whenever they want. They have to go back in time because one of the members of their group that ends up in detention after a guy turns into the Fly and gets murdered by Cinderella, and they make a snuff porno, and one of the guys wants to destroy humanity, teaming up with Dane Cook from the past. What happened in this movie? So yeah, that was me trying to cover it. What was good about the movie? Well, I can pick the few things that were. The style is sort of all to this movie's own. It's pretty unique. Edgar Wright sort of done it before, but this movie, in a way, with all the stuff going on, it's its own style, and that's unique about it, okay? If you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're really not. And I tried to like it, and I sort of was, and then it just became way too much. Way too much. Josh Hutcherson is good. He's a good actor in the movie. Not really into his character at all, but I like him acting-wise. Dane Cook is good. He's probably the best character in the movie. All the other actors, they're all fine. They're good. Some of them do good jobs. It's just this movie overall, all the writing and crap, the characters, I just don't like it. I don't like it. They had a seemingly clever parody of Scream, which is a parody of horror movies in general, and they were parodying Scream, and it seemed to be working. They're ripping off it really well, and then they're bringing in this shit where, oh, the football jock guy, yeah, he's part larva, and he spits basically the fly junk that Jeff Goldblum did in that movie, and his arms are gonna fall off, and he'll grow wings and that shit. That's just one thing. They bring in all the time travel shit. My God, this movie didn't know what it wanted to be. It feels like they had so many different things. It doesn't know what it wants to be. They're going to take all these different elements and force feed them down your throat and be like, you're going to take it all because we want to do all this in one movie, and we don't give a shit if it works. We're not going to try to put it together in any way that's comprehensible. You're just going to fucking take it. And that's just how it is. The writers of this movie did a terrible job. A terrible job. They could not string this together any better. I don't think they really had a chance, though, with all the shit going on in this movie. I wouldn't be able to do it in any way that was at all make sense, so I blame them, but at the same time I feel bad. It feels like, well, they're coming up with it, they stopped trying to make it all fit together, and they just, like, fuck it, we got what we want, put it in the movie. Fucking teenagers like this shit. ADD, they'll go with it. Oh God, I don't even know. Listen, just throw in time travel at the end to wrap it up, and shit, I forgot where I was going with this movie. What am I doing with my life? listen, I don't even know how we're gonna get the guy from Hunger Games to be in this movie, and I guess it'll work out. I don't know. Listen, you finish this movie. I can't do it. But this movie. There are people that like this movie online. I looked it up on IMDb. Everyone was championing it. Like, it's unique. It's got its own style. It's doing a lot of stuff. It's doing it poorly. They strung together so much shit, wrapped it up, and threw it at you. Horribly put together movie. I'll credit the actors for doing a reasonably good job in the movie, and that's about it. I can't say anything else about the movie. It's really that good. The direction was unique. The direction editing was unique, but at the same time, ADD overload to the point where it became very tedious and annoying. So, yeah, Detention, F. It gets an F. This is one of the worst movies I ever watched. I really didn't want to watch this again. I seen this a year ago, and I was going to review it, and I actually put the review off and never got around to it. And so when I saw it on Netflix, I was like, I gotta watch it so I can review it. And within 20 minutes, I was wanting to turn it off. But I do this for you guys. I wanted to review it to try save other people. Don't watch it. I don't care Josh Hutcherson's in it. No, it's not good. Stay away. Stay away. Stay the fuck away. Get the fuck away from this movie. Well, that was dark. I don't know. The review's over. If you've seen Detention, comment below. Tell me if you actually liked it or not. If you did like it, please explain why. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.